Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still pretty new, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I just reached 1,000 subscribers and I'm so glad to get there. What a milestone. Thank you everybody who has subscribed. Thank you to all my viewers. I will thank you with every single video because I know that without you, my channel wouldn't be what it is today. So thank you. Welcome to all my new subscribers. For those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One, book one here. I read book one aloud live on Facebook, and I've uploaded all of those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy for absolutely free. If you've already read Perception book one or watched all those videos, Perception book two is available. So these beautiful, very well made paperbacks are available on Kindle Direct Publishing for only $15.99 each, plus shipping. If you have Amazon Prime, your shipping will be free. So check those out. All the links that you need for my books are in the description box below. Links to purchase them, links to view the videos, pardon me, of me reading them out loud. Also, all right, that being said, you'll notice that we have a new setup. We're back to spring. It's a little bit different than it was the first time, but yeah, we're back to celebrating spring. We're in April now. I got a little apple house here for the gnomes. I got a little, I think this is a tulip here for my fairies. It's clearer, you can see it better. Your abundance visual for today is this really cute little water wheel that I got from my little fairy village that I seem to be building here. A water wheel is a continual thing. If you have enough water to run a water wheel, you are abundant with water. If you are abundant with water, you're abundant with just about everything. Okay, so I know this is static, it doesn't really run, but just see this as an abundance of water, an abundance of everything that you need, okay, in life. Water brings everything, even intuition, abundance of intuition. So today we're going to continue to use the Forest of Enchantment Tarot by Linnea Weatherstone and illustrated by Marilla Allwood. This is based on the enchanted forests of the UK, like England and Wales and stuff, where Marilla lives as a native on the edge of one of these types of forests. This has fairy tales and all kinds of stuff in it, and I absolutely love it. At the end of the reading, we're going to pull at least 3 cards from the Oracle of the Fairies by Karen Kay and artwork by Ginger Kelly. And I'm going to continue to pull at least 1 flower card from the Botanical Inspirations by Lynn Araujo and illustrations by the great artist Pierre-Joseph Redoute. And what those are the language of the flowers. You know, if you gave someone a rose, it means love, and so, okay? So as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will. I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you made for your life before you incarnated so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain lessons of life that when learned, raise the vibration of your soul. As you go raising the vibration of your soul lifetime after lifetime, you eventually get to a lifetime where you can reach enlightenment. So we're dealing with a kind of destiny when we're looking at your major arcana cards, but not really, because free will can change anything. Now, of course, there are times when there really is fate, there really is destiny, because you wrote something into your divine blueprint that way. Like, have you ever tried to get something to happen and you can't make it happen no matter what you do? You gave it your all and it just won't happen. Or if you try to stop something from happening and you gave it your all and you couldn't stop it from happening, that is like a fate type deal. And usually I'll get the Wheel of Fortune for that kind of thing. Okay, but you don't have that in your spread here. So let's get going. Oh, also, I'm going to clarify, if I need to clarify, I'm going to use my cute little Rider Tarot that I got through a miracle in February. If you want to know the story of that miracle, there's a video in the description box called The Story of My Miracle, February 2021. Okay, so here we have at the heart of everything, we've got the liar. This is the devil. This could be a Capricorn, okay? You could be thinking about a Capricorn, or you could be this, you know, the devil is usually toxic. Sometimes it's not as bad as one would think, but when I have this card here, all right, I'm going to go ahead and check the book here. I did read this. I read this whole thing in a weekend, but you can't memorize something in just a few days. So now the story behind him is that he's a liar. He's trying to entice you. Here he is. Okay. The liar beckons you, coaxes you closer. His voice is mellifluous, throaty, sensual. The voice you always wanted to hear, telling you what you always wanted to believe. He promises delicious secrets, things he has never shared with another living soul. But you are special. You are the one he's waited for, the worthy one, his chosen one. Come closer. It's safe to leave the path, truly. It's only a little way off the path, a mere nothing. You can always run back if you wish. He won't stop you. There is nothing to fear. His staff is just a walking stick, not a serpent. There is no rat peering from his hair. Your own eyes deceive you. Come closer. The liar represents danger, bondage, addiction, a separation of spirit or soul from human dealings. He is a mesmerist who can easily lull victims into believing his lies if they are not on their guard. He knows everything you want, and if one approach doesn't work, he will quickly try another. You must choose to escape, for he will never let go of you on his own accord. Now what this means is bondage to what is harmful, separation of mind and heart, soullessness, manipulation, and addictions. So this is what's at the heart of everything for you right now. I feel like there's something that is pulling at you, something that is trying to draw you in, but it's not good for you, okay? Now the energy that is crossing this, I feel kind of like this could be, well, let me just go ahead and tell you the story behind this. Now this is the Seven of Spells. Spells is Wands energy, which is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Now the Seven of Spells, this is a young wyvern, okay? This is not a dragon. Wyverns have two back legs and then wings. They don't have front legs. And this young wyvern is being confronted and on the verge of being attacked by this bunches here, this crowd of gnomes, okay? Now the reason why they're doing it is because he is so different. He is not like them. He is very powerful. He could take them all out if he wants to, but he's not. Now, but the thing is that he's being attacked because he's different. Look at how similar they all are. This is the point of the card. They want you to see, look at how similar. All these guys feel safe because they're the same. They feel safe only with people that are like them, okay? But this being is very different from them, yet he means them no harm. He hasn't attacked them. He is being patient and gentle, okay? So there's some kind of, it's like you're being confronted. You may be feeling attacked from all sides. Okay. Now, I'm feeling like if this is a person that you want to go to, and you're telling people that, they might be like, oh, heck no. You might be feeling very defensive. They're like, no, don't go to that person. This person isn't good for you. Okay. But the point of this card is that these guys are being defensive for no real good reason. Okay. This dragon is just, he's young and he means them no harm. Interesting. I might have to clarify it. Now, here's what is at the root of all of this, which is the seeker of visions in the reverse. The seeker of visions, okay, so first of all, visions are cups. So this is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Seekers are knights, okay? Now, this is one of the people cards that does come with shadow traits. So I read these energies when they're upside down is not fully manifested unless it's a people card, which this is. And so right now, this Knight of Cups is in his shadow energy. And so I'm just going to go ahead and read you the shadow energy of this guy here. The Seeker of Visions, shadow traits. A seducer, doesn't commit in relationships, unrealistic understanding of love, prone to flights of quixotic fantasy, not grounded in reality. Okay, so wow, this just really sounds a whole lot like the liar. Okay, this is like, this is player energy. Okay, so like I'm saying, this might be about being confronted by people that don't like you because you're different, and there might be something in that for this situation. But I'm just feeling like this could be more like your friends and family just going, why are you thinking about this person again? This is not a good person to be with. Okay, this person is a player. This person is toxic. This person knows how to work you, and you just let them. Okay, because you wouldn't have all this information here with the liar if you didn't already know this person, if you didn't already have some kind of experience with them in your life. Okay, so all right, so now here is the energy that's moving out of your life at this time, and this is the Moonlight card, which is the moon. Okay, now actually I just feel like, now this is the card for deception. This is another way of saying deception, error, trickery, magic. But this didn't manifest all the way. Okay, this is, I think that there's some sort of truth that you never got. Okay, something never did really come to light. Or maybe there was something that you wanted to know that isn't really there, that hasn't been said. So you could have questions that are left unanswered. You know, with player energies like this, when we're good people, we're often left with questions like, well, you know, did they ever really like me? Did they ever think of me in a way where they wanted to be just with me? Or, you know what I mean? Those types of questions that these players leave, you know, regular people with, you will probably will never get the answer to that. Either that, or you will, it'll hit you one day when you're older why things had to happen the way they did. But I just feel like this not getting an answer, like something not coming to light, like being tricked, this is in your past. This is your recent past that's moving out of your life at this time. So it could also mean that this not knowing what happened could be moving out of your life as well. So the next two cards for me as a reader are future cards. And this is the Eight of Boons, okay? So boons are pentacles, coins. This is earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. And it looks like in somewhere in your future, you're going to be working a lot. You're going to be working very hard at something new. See, what she's doing here is she's learning how to spin something into gold. I forgot what it was. Was it flax or... I don't know what she's spinning into gold, but she's learning. You see, these are her previous attempts. This one got a, you know, these she's using alchemy. This didn't do anything. This got a little bit gold. This got more gold, and then she got a gold one, and now she's doing it again. It's like practice makes perfect, but this is also working really hard at you know, learning a new trade, learning a new skill. Okay, so you may be getting a new job soon. You may be, it could be, sometimes the liar is also a job that you're not happy in. And if you have coworkers that are doing this to you because you're different from what they are, then yeah, that would make sense that you would see this job as, you know, this maybe a player energy. And so now you're going to go get you might possibly go get a new job, or you might learn something. You might go to school to learn something so you can leave this job. Because spells are wands, and wands are very, they are associated with career too. So take it how it resonates. Now this is your next future card. I'm feeling, yeah, this is a people card, and it's in the reverse. And when I have a future card in the reverse, I'll say sometimes that I feel like it's just a possibility still. But this is this keeper of boons, which is basically a king of pentacles. Okay, you can see how rich he is. But in the reverse, he's in his shadow energy. Okay, so there's somebody in your future that is going to be portraying these shadow energies. Let me just get the Keeper of Boons here. Okay, so these shadow traits for the King of Coins, Keeper of Boons, is overbearing, bulldozes through objections, takes charge unasked, judges how you spend money. Wow, somebody's gonna be judgy on you here. Holy moly. Somebody who is older, wiser, somebody who has their health and wealth together are going to be not in their best energy, okay? This mature, well-off energy who is might be judging you for what you do, especially, you know, if this has to do with a job. Now here we've got your Hope card. So this is the Hermit. Now this is Virgo energy. Now this as a Hope card. Oh, by the way, the moon here is Pisces energy. I think that you're hoping that you're going to learn about yourself. I think that you're hoping that you're going to become very wise. Okay? That you're going to possibly be alone in your house, I'm feeling, because this badger, now the hermit will normally go, we all know what hermits do. They go to a cave and they by themselves to get away from everybody, right? They don't want to be around people. This badger, the story in the book about this is that he wants to have things just so. He wants to run his household the way he wants. He doesn't want to be bothered. He wants peace and quiet. He wants to be able to read and learn and meditate and do everything by himself in his own cozy little home. And so as a hope card, I feel like you're hoping for some time alone. You're hoping for a place that is safe and cozy to do this. You you may be, yeah, you're hoping for some time alone, maybe living in your own home by yourself, maybe. But you definitely are hoping for wisdom that comes from this self-circumspection, from self-reflection about who you are. You want to learn what brings you happiness, and you want to go for that happiness, which is beautiful. Now, this is a major arcana card, so this is something that you're supposed to be feeling, an energy that you should pay very close attention to from this reading, okay? Now, here is your state of being or your environment, okay? So this, the Seven of Visions is, it can mean confusion, okay? This is, there's a lot of different ways you can go, and you don't know which way to go, okay? This is, this is many different futures, okay? So I think that you may be waiting for some sort of clarity. You're in a place where you're not going to act yet. You know, what's funny is that these two cards came out in Libra's reading, and this was the outcome. The Hermit was in there as well. Now, this is reflection. Okay. So I just feel like you are waiting and watching. You are you are not acting. You've withdrawn. Okay. You're already doing what this card tells you to do. Don't do anything right now. Wait for the clarity. Okay. Because right now you're not doing anything right now. You are looking for the clarity. Okay. This is your hope. You're hoping to find the clarity. You're hoping to find the wisdom that you need, and you're not doing anything. You're not making a choice because you're really not sure what to do. So I'm just feeling like this is you wanting to know what to do. Okay. All right. So the next card is your fear card, and this is another major arcana. This is called the Forge. Now this is actually temperance in the other decks. This is alchemy. I call this the grand alchemy of life, where you learn to use everything available to you to use alchemy to change one thing into something completely different. That's what alchemy is. So this is balancing of your masculine and feminine energies. This is balancing of all the elements that are available to you to create, to manifest, which is earth, air, fire, and water. And by the way, you do have that here in your spread. I always look for that, okay? So you do have earth with the boons. You've got air with the challenges right here. You've got fire with the spells, and you've got water here with the visions, okay? So you are working with every energy that you've got, that everybody has to work with. And so, you know, I think that you may be feeling kind of afraid that perhaps you can't reach this balance in your life. Perhaps you're feeling afraid that you don't, you won't know how to balance. You won't know how to make these. What these dwarves are doing is they're making magical weapons. They're taking the earth, so there's the earth element with the metal, and they're heating it in the fire, so there's the fire element, you know, and then when they're done pounding on it, they put it into the water, which blesses it, you know, and the air is what also cools it down as they hit it. You know, this is I kind of feel like you're afraid that you won't have the skill to do this, or you may never learn how to do this. Now here is the potential outcome for you here. I say potential because, you know, free will. You don't have the Wheel of Fortune here. So this is the Two of Challenges beginning to manifest for you. And you know, this came out for Libra too. I swear, I really shuffle. I separate the cards before I even shuffle, and then I shuffle. It's just weird, okay? But anyway, this is about, well, not so much weird, but I just think that the elements go through similar things. So the Two of Challenges is usually the Two of Swords, which is when you're at a crossroads, when you have a decision to make, and I think that you do. I think there is some sort of decision that you need to make. This is what you're going inside to find out what you need. Because here you've got all these futures. You need to know which one to choose. Okay? So there's actually more than just two. You know, the Two of Challenges. There's more than two ways to go. You've got a lot of ways. That's why you don't know which way to go here. Okay? Now, I'm going to clarify this, the Forge, I think, because this is a major arcana card, and as a fear, you need to understand why that's there. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify, but I'm going to finish on this. Now, pardon me, this is air energy, which is your own energy along with Libra and Aquarius. But this is learning truth, okay, reflecting and seeing the stark, cold reality of life, of where you need to go. This is you doing more reflection, okay? There's reflection here, okay? Reflection, this is called the reflecting pool. He's reflecting in the mirror. He's doing self-reflection, okay? So, wow. There's reflection in the Moonlight card. There's reflection in the Seeker of Visions card, because this right here is actually a pond or a lake where he saw a beautiful lady. And she disappeared too quickly in order for him to talk to her. And so he sits by it every day and remembers what she looked like. And he plays his harp so that he can try to bring her back. And, you know, so he is kind of reflecting. He is by a body of water. Then we've got this harp in here as well. Okay, you see what I'm saying? And yeah, there's a lot of reflecting here. These all came out in Libra's reading, but you've also got an additional reflection card here with the moon. Wow. There's, yeah, a lot of reflection going on here. So this is manifesting. I think what's going to happen is when you finally get some truth, you're going to be able to make this decision. When you finally see the truth of yourself and what you want, which is what you're looking for with the Hermit here, then you'll be able to move past this mirror or this reflecting pool and continue on with your journey. Now let's go ahead and see what's up here with this Temperance card. The Forge. Let's get out my itty bitty tarot. Sorry about that. Got allergies. Spirit, what's up with this Temperance? Oh, that was weird. Spirit, why does Gemini be your Temperance, which is moderation as well? Oh, wow, those work really fast a lot of the time. Oh, okay, so you haven't received any information from anyone. You haven't received a message or any communication that has to do with passion. Yeah, you haven't... See, wands are work as well. So maybe you haven't received word back from a new job that you applied for, and you're afraid that you're just going to have to use moderation until you finally get this new job. Yeah, you don't know what to do because you haven't gotten any communication here, which is, you need some clarification here, but the whole idea behind this, I'm gonna go ahead and look up this forge thing here and just see if I can glean anything from its story, because I know the story, but maybe there's some kind of, here we go. Okay, yeah. The meaning at a glance said it for me. I mean, I know we've got, there's balance and temperaments and stuff in here, but this is strength that comes from enduring suffering. Okay? And not knowing what is going on is part of the suffering. Not getting this message that, you could be needing a message from a fire sign, or a message from a place that you want to go work at, or just an energetic message, like an enthusiastic message when it comes you haven't gotten the message yet, and so you're afraid that you're just going to have to continue. You're going to have to endure because you haven't gotten this clarity yet. You can't move on, and you can't get a new job if you haven't gotten the message back, and you have to keep working and working and working, and it's something you don't want to work at, right? Okay, so yeah, strength that comes from enduring suffering. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so here is the underlying energy, and this is the 10 of Boons. This is the 10 of Pentacles. Now, in most decks, I would say that it's the 10 of Cups. That is the soul family, the family that you choose. And the 10 of coins or pentacles is the one that you receive your inheritance from, whether it's money or DNA, right? So that would, but in this particular deck, the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Boons, is your soul family. This is you going through the enchanted forest, and on the way you encounter this home that's lit up, and it's full of friendly people who want you there. They invite you in, and you have all this in common with them, and so this is a happy house. This is, yeah, it's a happy household that is full of love and acceptance, and so this is what I feel you want. This is what you're looking for. This is what's at the root of everything for you, Gemini. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some fairy cards for you. Wow. So I wonder how much of, I'm going to do Aquarius after this. You're the other, the third air sign. I wonder if that one is going to be all about reflection. Am I going to get the same cards? Because, I take the cards and then I take the rest of the deck and I separate it. I've deliberately put the cards, I distributed them throughout the deck first so that none are sitting next to each other, and then I shuffle and shuffle and shuffle and shuffle, and they still come out. It's one of those things that I find very magical. Well, let's just do one more. Fairies, what would you like to say to Gemini? I would like at least 3 cards, please. Wow, I almost said 5 cards. Thank you. Solitude, right? Thank you. At least, oops, sorry guys. Thank you. Any more? Okay. Right? You're hoping for solitude. Okay? Pardon me. Solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. Wow. So I feel like, yeah, you're hoping to be alone. But I think that maybe you are also maybe a little bit scared of that, since it's think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. So that's different from going into hermit mode and being away from everyone, escaping everyone. This isn't about escaping. This is about learning who you are. Okay, and so I think what they're trying to tell you the difference. It's good to be in solitude, but you know it's the greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. Okay, so it's the wisdom that comes from hermit mode that is the reason for those times of solitude, not to feel sad or alone. Okay, hope. Beautiful. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. So that's really good. Okay, so I mean, I just kind of see this negative situation going on here. You need some positivity. Okay, so never ever lose hope. Okay, journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. What? You're going somewhere. Does this make a sentence? Solitude, hope. Solitude, hope. Nope, this isn't making a sentence for me. Interesting. Okay, so I guess that's the angel answer cards that do that for me. They did kind of make a sentence for Libra, but okay. Flower sprites, that's who I ask when I ask for the flowers, because there are flower sprites in this deck, in this particular deck, the Forest of Enchantment, and these are the flowers. So flower sprites, what flower would you like to communicate a message through for Gemini? Thank you very much. Coreopsis? Tick seed? Always joyful. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day of the year. Yep. Okay, so yeah. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. So always joyful, okay? It is a great day every single day. There's something great about every single day. Gratitude really helps us to see that. Okay, so that's what I have for you at this time. Please don't forget to like, to subscribe, to share, give me a comment. And once again, if you want to buy my books, the links are in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.